Himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beef. May the force be with you. Always. The end.
Filled her stocking.
So good. That was, of course, James Arnold Taylor and How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Love that.
Yep.
Love that. Right, okay, we're coming up towards the end of the show.
Oh,
I know.
Last show of the year
Last
as well.
show of the year.
Oh dear.
We always talk on this show about all the people that make Fallen Earth happen.
Yes, we do.
Okay. And we always talked about that there's a lot of people on the show, that there's a lot of people who work behind the scenes, that work on the website, that write, that help put together the show. Dave was in here earlier on. Yourself, you make the videos. You know, I do a lot of the artwork. There's a lot. There's a big team. And we always talk about them on air. So what I'm going to do is, this is the last show of the year. Mm-hmm. Okay. Following the Nerd grows every year. It just gets better and better. There's always new things happening on the page. Your videos are doing amazing on Vote Saxon. The game is taking off. The guys are doing incredible work with the comic book section. And there's a lot of things on the site that still need worked on, but we are working on that. We're hoping in early next year to be taking on a whole new a redesigned website. You're very Stan Laurel the way you're scratching the top of your head there.
Am I?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So what I want to do is I want to take this opportunity. I've never done this before, so I'm going to thank all the people that work on Following the Nerd.
Okay. So if you want to tune out, listeners, you can tune back in half an hour later and we'll resume the normal show.
No, so, okay, to Christopher Williams. Williams, who looks after, he's the editor-in-chief of the comics section.
Yes,
okay, who does outstanding work. Okay, Chris, Chris is my brother from another mother. All right, he's a guy I've never met, but I consider him one of the best people on the planet. He's an amazing guy, and he's doing incredible work with the comic book section. So thank you very much, Chris. To my own brother Connor, to Jay, to you, Saxon.
Thank you.
To Paddy Ryan, to Katie Dalton, Kenny Graham, Dickie Clark, Legend Jerry, Rita Scott, Jake Tanner, Sharon Stogner, Darren Hawkins, David Reynolds, Simon Fitzgerald, Julie Hendricks, Sarah Barkley, Matthew Maidman, Connor O'Neill, Dale Robertson, Somerville, Dave Hart, who we just met there earlier on, Andrew Hazel, Michael Bashford, Zach Martinez, Donny Osmond, Ed Poole, Ivor Witten, Kelly Long, Adam Potts, Claire McCauley, Kieran Flanagan, Jonathan Cardwell, Stuart Miller, Phil Wells, Veronica Fargus, Alan Keenan, Amy Williams, Andrew McCarroll, John Marshall, Ruth Strong, Chris Avarice, Shane Kildare, Spin Dash, Anne McCullough, Michael Leonard, and Sarah Flowers.
There you go.
They're all the people that are working on the site.
Now, why didn't you give that list to me? And I could have read it out like that.
Because I never thought.
No, you did not. There's always next year.
To all and to Ed Poole. I mean, I said a special thank you to Chris there. Ed Poole as well. Ed just never seems to be off the site.
No,
Ed just never seems to be off the site.
He snipes all my stories.
He's
like,
great.
I hear a story right now. I go, that's going on Following the Nerd. Oh, it's already on Following the Nerd.
I did that the other night. I got home from work the other night. The news had broken about the new Sarah Connor. I was like, wow, brilliant. Went, sourced it, writing, blah blah blah. It was already on the page.
How does he do it?
I don't know how he does it.
The man's a time traveller.
Yeah, he does not sleep. So Ed is without a doubt the best news guy that we have out there right now. He's unbelievable. But all he is to everyone, he is throughout the year and the year before as well. The site, at the end of the day, it's an obvious thing to say, but it needs to be said. The site wouldn't exist if we didn't have such a great staff.
No, that's very true. It's very true.
Each and every one of them work above and beyond. They really do. And I know that everybody that does this, I know a lot of you guys listen know that everybody that does this is a labour of love for us.
It really is.
This is not our job. This is not how we make a living. This is not what we do for a life. This is just something that we do because we love it.
A hobby.
This is a hobby
that just so happens to have exploded horribly.
Yes.
Well, not horribly. Horribly in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, I mean, you know, I wouldn't have I'm convinced that my YouTube channel wouldn't be as successful as it is if it wasn't for Following the Nerd.
Well, I thank you, but I doubt that. I think your YouTube channel is an amazing thing.
Well, thank you.
But yeah, you know, and I constantly hear about how important the site is to people. And the community that we have, not just with all the people out there that listen to the show and that write on the Facebook page and read the website and watch the videos, but the community within all those people I've just named. Yeah, we all know each other. We're all friends now, and you know, I always love because I see the banter of the guys on the Facebook and Twitter and stuff, and they're gaming together, and they're doing this and they're doing that, and they're slagging each other off, and it's just great because it is a real sense of community, and it's amazing that you can be so friendly and so good. Such good mates with people that A, you may never meet, which is the sad thing about it, and B, that live all across the planet. Yeah. From all sorts of walks of life.
Following the Nerd is global.
Yeah. But these are people that would never, ever have come
met.
across each other if it wasn't for this.
Okay.
Easy. But for that alone, it's an amazing thing. And for all the people out there, for the fans, for the people that get involved, that contribute, that give us a hard time sometimes, that listen, that watch, it's because of that we keep doing this. And the first thing I do every morning when I get up is I check the site, I check our emails, I get the stories, I farm the stories out to the guys that do the artwork. The guys are writing around the clock. You're editing like a madman.
I am.
I'm sending the audio to Dave. And the guys are just constantly throwing in stories and throwing in proposals for ideas. The Facebook, our own personal little Facebook page, is always buzzing. The guys are always throwing ideas around, and it's just class. And I don't care. As I said before, we're not the biggest site out there, but we're certainly the best. And I really believe that. I don't think there's a better site out there for what we do. And every single person that I just named, for every single person out there right now, it wouldn't be anything if it wasn't for you guys.
I think what the most important thing with it as well is that nobody considers it a job. Nobody considers it work.
No.
And the amount of work that does go into it rivals some of the best companies out there. But the thing is, it's done, as you so rightly say, as a labour of love. Yeah. People do this because they want to do it. I make video reviews. I make nerd news videos because I want to do it. This is my hobby. And it just so happens that it's become part of this such a big thing that is following the nerd. It's brilliant.
Thank you. It is. It's great. I'm so proud of it. And everyone that's involved in it. Now, yourself, I know that your life is chaos at the minute.
It is.
And that your own channel it's taking a wee bit of a backseat at the minute. Have we plans for the future? Or are you moving ahead? What's happening in the new year?
Of course, in the new year, I'm back for a brand new series.
Okay.
Whenever I get myself back together again. The Black Series figures will be on their way. Of course, of the Ghostbusters, the Hot Wheels Elite Ecto 1 is on the way.
Yep.
And there are some Doctor Who reviews that I didn't get around to reviewing, which I'm gutted that I didn't get a chance to do. And a lot of people are commenting under my videos going, but hang on, you said you'd review this and you said you'd do that. And well, the thing is, well, no, I can't because real life has taken over. But all those are coming, I assure you, in the new year. And I was actually saying to my friend Nadine tonight in the car on the way up here, what was the center? Right enough. Oh yes, that's what it was. Whenever it gets to this time of year and my channel winds down, because I do my reviews as series. I do a block of episodes and then that goes down as a playlist. So it kind of breaks it up and stuff.
Yeah.
Whenever I get to this time of the year and it's like, I have an entire year's worth of toy reviews to do and I have no toys to review. Help. It's the opposite way around now, where it's like, I've a 1,000,001 toys left to review that are all holdovers from this year. Yeah. There's a Robot Wars review that I've had to do. That I had the item in a trailer for Series 3, I think, way back in 2011. Yeah. And I had it as one of the toys in the trailer for Series 8, which has had to be pushed back again. There's tons of stuff I've left to review. I'm done making trailers. That's it, because I keep making promises that I have to break. Because I just, then Lego will send us something, like what happened with the Advent calendar.
Yes.
Or someone else will send, Hasbro will send us Hobbit figures that need to be reviewed and stuff, So stuff keeps getting pushed back. But I assure you, I'm going to review it. I just need that time, damn it.
And when you get the time,
yes,
where can people check out these videos?
Oh, they can go to YouTube and check them out at youtube.com/VoteSaxon07. VOTESAXON07.
Right, I think that is.
There's obviously a spoilerific review of The Time of the Doctor that is going to be on the way, plus the top 10 toys of 2013 video. I was going to do a Christmas special this year. That's had to go out the window, which is a bit unfortunate, but all the ideas have been written down and will go into next year's Christmas video if I can make it.
I'm raging. I was meant to be part of the Christmas special.
You were going to be in the Christmas special this year, yeah.
And my acting debut was going to be a thing this year.
Well, I'll push it back. I'll do it next year.
That's okay. That's fair enough.
And that character you wanted killed off, you can kill off.
Damn that dude! I still see his cold, dead eyes.
Which are actually milk bottle top.
Which is so awful. Right. Okay, this has been the last show of 2013. Hard to believe.
Yes, it has.
Hard to believe. No show next week because it's Christmas.
I genuinely believe it was January 5 minutes ago. Where's the year gone?
Fastest year ever.
It's like there was Christmas and then there's New Year and then there was Celebration Europe and now it's Christmas again.
Yeah, it's pretty much
what I mean? Because it's like Germany, Christmas again.
Yeah.
Mad.
Time is definitely getting faster. Fleeting. Tempest fugit.
Time is fleeting.
Yes, so on behalf of us all at Following the Nerd, I would just like to wish every last one of you out there, all our listeners, all our readers, all our watchers, a very, very happy Christmas and a hopeful New Year. And if Christmas isn't your thing, whatever you're doing over the next couple of weeks, may it find you very, very well and happy. And love from us all to you and all your loved ones. And Saxon, thank you very much.
It has been a pleasure. This whole past year, where I have essentially mooched Jay's job, and I've taken over as co-host now. Jehu, indeed. It's all about Saxon.
Jay Faulkner, who hasn't been doing too well.
Poor guy. Of course, our thoughts and wishes with him too.
And of course, we didn't. Stuart as well, because Stuart's Skype conversation went up the left earlier on. He messages and said he wanted to wish everybody a happy Christmas and a prosperous New Year. And of course, the same to him and Andy at the Monday Movie Show. Al, the bald gamer dude, who wasn't about tonight either.
Yeah, no, he hasn't been around, has Al, for the last couple of weeks?
Skype, his internet collapsed last week on him, so technology has not been our friend over the last few weeks. But to Dave and to Ruth and everybody else, and everybody out there in Listenerville, happy Christmas and a prosperous New Year from us all at Following the Nerd. And in the words of the late, great Dave Allen, until 2014, may your gods go with you. I have been Marc.
I have been Saxon.
Hello, this is Ian McNeese as Winston Churchill.
Hello, this is John Leeson.
Hey there, this is James Arnold Taylor, voice of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hey, my name is Stuart Arnold. I'm the entertainer native from Britain's Got Talent.
The voice of K9.
Voice of Yabba Dabba Doo, Fred Flintstone.
And I am following
and
the nerd.
I am following the nerd.
I am following the nerd.
Following the nerd, and I'd just like to say, KBO, keep buggering on. Thank you. God bless and good night to you all.
Following the Nerd is produced by Mark Savage and Michael Bashford. It is produced by Mark Savage with co-hosts Michael Bashford, Phil Wilts and Paddy Rand. Following the Nerd is edited by Dave Hart with original music by Paul Morgan. This podcast is not endorsed by Lucasfilm Limited, 20th Century Fox, Warner Brothers, Dark Horse Comics, Marvel, IDW, DC Comics, HBO, or any other company group unless expressly stated as such, and is intended for entertainment and information purposes only. Following the Nerd and the Following the Nerd logo are all rights are reserved worldwide. All other trademarks are the property of the respective owners. Following the Nerd Online, the Following the Nerd logo, Following the Nerd, and all associated logos and designs are the intellectual property of Following the Nerd Limited. All music and recognisable features of the intellectual property relating to these trademarks are likewise the intellectual property of Following the Nerd Limited. All original content of this podcast is the intellectual property of Following the Nerd unless otherwise indicated.